Hi, good afternoon. Welcome back. Welcome back to Villa Molino Cookery Club. Way! Right, this is Friday. It's 15th of May. No, 14th. The last weekend before we are released from lockdown and you can all go and eat inside. No more eating out in the rain. Anyway, today we're gonna make an amazing recipe with this fantastic blender made by a company called Wolf, very close to me. I like Wolf appliances, they like me, so it's a good combination. So I was in the Wolf showroom talking to Greg, the showroom manager. I was talking to him about this blender, and I couldn't believe the amount of things that it does. It has its own cookery book. Look at that. So it says so many things you can do with it. You can make sauces, dressings, frozen cocktails, smoothies, soups. It'll cook a soup. I didn't even know. And Greg said to me, "Why don't you make mayonnaise?" I said, "What? Mayonnaise in a blender? I put tequila in a blender, not mayonnaise." So he said, "Give it a try." And I tell you what, I made a jar of mayonnaise. I didn't quite understand the ingredients because I'm classic French trained and the ingredients are slightly different. So let's call this an American mayonnaise from American company, American cookbook. I'm going to give you the ingredients and it makes a very good mayonnaise. I tried it, I ate it, fantastic. So let's call this American mayonnaise. I'm going to make probably different types of mayonnaise on different videos. I'll probably do a French mayonnaise and maybe a Spanish mayonnaise with garlic, what they call alioli. So we're going to start. This is an amazing blender. I've used this to make some cocktails and it does the job. I tell you what, the motor in here is super tough. You can take it out and it'll start your car. Look at this. This is a Wolf blender. It's got so many settings. I don't even know what they are. I've got to read up about them. But when I make cocktails, I just put it on, play with the speed, and away you go. Listen to the power of this motor. Listen to this. Listen to that. Oh my God. I've got outside a Corvette 1967 V8 5-litre turbo, and it doesn't rev like this. This is amazing. Anyway, enough of that. We're gonna make American mayonnaise. So we've got the ingredients here. I'm going to run through the ingredients with you. Eggs, lemon juice, Dijon mustard, apple cider vinegar, salt, sugar, and clear oil, sunflower oil, vegetable oil. So I'm going to give you the recipe at the end, but I'm going to talk you through it. This is so easy. I couldn't believe how easy it was. You put everything in the blender minus the oil. Then you've got this amazing piece in the lid. You put this in the lid, you put this on, you take the lid off this, look, pow! What do you get? There's a tiny hole in there, and that will allow you to drizzle the oil into the mayonnaise. Easy as pie. Drizzle through the hole, not sizzle, drizzle. Right, how easy is that? Right, anyway, this is an amazing Wolf blender cookery book. Tells you all recipes. Go to Wolf Knightsbridge showroom, Wolf Sub-Zero UK. Go and ask for Greg. Tell him I want one of these. He'll give you one for free. No problem. Right, so let's start with this American mayonnaise. Right, so let's start with the ingredients. Right, so I tell you what, I didn't measure out all the ingredients because it's all small quantities. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the blender on the scales like this. Set it to 0. Then you can put everything direct instead of from the jar onto a plate and then from a plate into the blender. No, all in the pot. Right, lemon juice. 15 grams, I'm checking, I've got my scales here. 15 grams lemon juice. 13, 15, what do you know? 15 grams apple cider vinegar. Set it back to 0. 15 grams. Don't go by tablespoon, teaspoon, they're all different. Go by weight. 15 grams. So we've done that. 1 large egg, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 1 large egg. No shell. Right. 1 yolk. 1 yolk. So we need to take the white out. White out, yes. We take the white out and we use the yolk, whatever it's called, I don't know. Right, so there we go. 1 yolk. 15 grams of Dijon. Set the weighing scales back to 0. 15 grams of Dijon. 15 grams of Dijon. Here we go. 5 grams of salt. Set it back to 0. That's the sugar. Set it back to 0. Back to 0. 5 grams of salt. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5. 5 grams of salt. 5 grams of sugar. Set it back to 0. This is very sensitive scales because it does 0.001 of a gram. Handy for some things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 grams of sugar. Right, so what we've got left is 475 milligrams. I weigh grams because it goes on the scales. And a little bit of cold water. That goes in the end. Right, we're going to put this on this super duper turbo blender. Right, so let's just check. 15 grams of lemon juice. 15 grams of apple cider vinegar. 1 large egg. 1 large yolk. 15 grams of Dijon. 5 grams of salt. 5 grams of sugar. And away we go, ladies and gentlemen. And they're off. Take the lid off so you've got the tiny hole in here. Put this in. Right, what we want to do is we want to combine that on a low speed. Then we want to set it to number 3. We want to drizzle in the oil. Drizzle, drizzle, not sizzle, sizzle, John. Yes, here we go. Then at the last, we're just going to put 2 tablespoons of cold water. That'll make it nice and light and fluffy because the eggs that we're using are really, really good eggs. Right, so let's start here now. Let's start. We're just bringing it together. Just bringing it together. Go up to number 2. You don't want to make a mousse or anything like that. You just want to bring it together. Let the salt dissolve. Let the sugar dissolve. It's not coming out because there's that lid there with a tiny, tiny little hole. So we're just letting the salt dissolve, the sugar dissolve. Just give that 2 seconds. Use caster sugar, it dissolves quicker. Use Malden sea salt, dissolves quicker. Right, so now we've got to put all this oil in there. Now when you put the oil, it'll start to emulsify, it'll start to make mayonnaise. What can happen is the mayonnaise will separate from the blender and you'll get what's called air pockets. Then you just have to scrape it down and let it continue blending. Right, so now we've got the salt and the sugar all dissolved. All the ingredients are mixed together. Got it on number 3. And now we drizzle. It's going in the cup. Let me show, I don't know if you can see this on the phone. Yep, I'm filming with an iPhone. Can you see that? Look. It's drizzling into the mayonnaise. Drizzle. That's the drizzle that you want. Slowly, catch the monkey. I never thought you could make mayonnaise in a blender, but here we go. Slowly, no hurry. No hurry. You see it's starting to get lighter. Emulsification. Starting to get lighter. Just let it drizzle. I'm pouring it in, but it's going through the tiny, tiny hole and it's pouring into the mayonnaise. Look. You see that? Drizzle. Where's my cloth? Anyway, here we go. So you could just put all the ingredients in the blender, leave the oil on the side, away you go, all done. You don't have to measure up. Put your blender on the weighing scales. I've got these Rubbermaid, they're very good. Here we are. Okay, I've got to pay attention now. I've got to pay attention. It's talking to me. It's getting thicker. It's talking to me. I haven't touched the speed. I'm trusting the machine. In Wolf we trust. Bit more, bit more. It's coming. It's coming, drizzle, drizzle. Don't touch the speed, let the machine do its job. Drizzle, drizzle. Mayonnaise. Homemade, this is American mayonnaise. It's coming, I can see it. It's starting to get thicker and thicker. It's still taking. It's coming together. You see now, there's a little air pocket there because the blade's turning and the mayonnaise is not churning. So what we do, turn it off. This can happen with the blender, but let me tell you how to fix it. Just, oh, look at that. Just push it down. Oh, the mayonnaise is nearly ready. Just a tiny bit of oil to go. Just a tiny bit of oil. I can see it. It's just coming together. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, number 3. Right, I can take this off because I've used all the oil. Now, a bit of cold water, 2 teaspoons of cold water. I'm going to measure that so I can tell you how many grams it's going to be. That's 20 grams. Okay, we know 20 grams of cold water. Right, put this in. It's coming together. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Look at that. This is too good. Number 3. I'm doing it slowly. It's only my second time. This is working a treat. I'm gonna get a dish. Wait. I'm going to show you how amazing this mayonnaise is. Look at that, nice and light and fluffy. Always turn it off before you put any implements in the... Oh, it's done. It's done. Oh, I got some in my eye. It's done. Look at... Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh mayonnaise. Look at that. Mmm. It's tangy. It's yummy. Put it in a sandwich, put it on a burger. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that mayonnaise. Can you see that? That is incredible. From a blender. Look at that. I'm going to put it on a plate. Mayonnaise from a blender. Who would have known? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. How much you made. That's like three days, 3 weeks, three weeks of mayonnaise. I wouldn't leave it in the fridge for 3 weeks though. Look at that. I'm going to get it all out later. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, this blender is the Mutts Nuts. Mayonnaise from a blender. Who would have known? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mayonnaise. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Next video, I'm going to do French mayonnaise, and then I'm going to do Spanish alioli. Thank you very much for watching. Mwah.